Okay.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu!
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Oh.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
That's right.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs!
What? What?
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Okay, but Hajime was in the Grape House. So the conversation is gonna get to me soon.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Correct.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Huh?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Huh?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
Huh? Okay. Weapon? What? We don't have a weapon, unless he means the hammer, but that's Nah. Holy shit, that's a lot of things.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Wait a second. What's with the controls now? QE doesn't work anymore?
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Oh.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
No. Why? But what?
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
A surprise beating seems possible, but not with the hammer.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar,
Chain?
huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
I don't know. I don't freaking know. Let's see. Fatal head wounds. Jesus. Probably the pillar. He somehow hit his head onto the pillar, I think. I don't know. Yeah. This hammer has no stains whatsoever. No. Let's try with the pillar.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
His head
The
was
weapon was
smashed
right there at
onto
the
the
scene of the
pillar,
crime.
probably.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
Nope.
Damn it!
Oh, I was supposed to shoot the
I
first
guess we should
thing
figure out the weapon first.
because
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar,
it seems
huh?
that wasn't a surprise beating.
No,
right?
the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No? Okay, no, I don't know.
Damn it!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Oh my god. But was it? I don't freaking know.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
New looking hammer. This
The
one.
killer.
Completely clean. So you refute what he says with this, right?
And
That's
beat the crap out of him.
that's what it wants me to do? Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. I should have drank some coffee.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of
Why?
oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
With what?
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
But he wouldn't have left it there. Oh my god.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Oh?
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Fuck this guy.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Now is the time for the pillar.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nope, you can't. How do you say it? You can't lift it.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Yep.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
It's too heavy.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Nekomaru?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body! With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
Yeah, what Nagito said. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School Life was apparently ruled as suicide. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yeah?
Yes, for reals.
For reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
Okay, Sonia, here we go.
Sonia, here I go!
We probably need to agree with her on something. For reals. What's up, Tess? How are you doing?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Go, Sonia.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
What? I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. I don't know what to shoot yet. Tipping over the pillar. Oh.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's...
Wait, there was something about the pillar fragments below his body, right? Yeah. Underneath his body. So it can't be... It couldn't be tipped over, right? If there were fragments underneath. Yeah. Do we have this bullet?
It probably exerted a ton of force.
Yeah, okay.
Sonia, you go, girl!
We good.
I'm getting hella excited!
So Sonia wasn't right after all.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong!
Yes, here we go.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
Oh.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already!
Fuck the pillar, right?
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Nagito with the confusion as always.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Okay.
Is that true?
Can you just, like, take Nekomaru when he's sleeping and, like, smash his head onto the pillar? Is it that simple?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Holy shit. He got, like, really annoying, even more annoying than usual.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What a guy.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
He's gloating because he knows something we don't. Because he cleared the final dead room.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
Specific item.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Oh my god.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We have seen it.
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon!
Yeah, sure.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory!
What is happening?
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon!
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark davas of destruction.
Yeah, ultimate weapon. I don't know what that is. Yet. What the hell? Definitely not Gundam. Yeah. I can't comment on that because I haven't played any Final Fantasy, but yeah. I can assume what that is. Oh my god, where is this going?
I see.
Are they flirting or something? What the hell?
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Oh my god, what just happened? I'm really confused. This game sometimes is like, I don't know.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Oh yeah, I thought about this like a lot.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Any? Yeah. Sorry. I haven't.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
It was pretty much a console thing back in the day, and I had only PC, so I can play like one of the remade ones, right? But yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
I planned to play... Which one? Maybe 7? That was the most recommended one to me, but... Yeah, my backlog is like super long.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
And this map is wrong. I already know this. Because we will see because why, right?
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
I'm not gonna spoil, because that what I know might be wrong too. Yeah. I mean, I saw a lot of Final Fantasy IV, especially speedruns, and I liked it a lot. I don't know, I like the 2D better than 3D looks in it, for some reason.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Sweet.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
This guy.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
For sure. Oh my god. This is too funny. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. I don't know if completely is the right word, but kind of. Okay.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Yeah.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
Not
Weird to say
exactly,
they're both the same place.
I think.
I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Huh. But the pictures on the floor and the walls, the colors I mean, they were just lights that changed, I think. Facepalmed. Yeah, this game is ridiculous compared to the first one. Have you seen this game before, by the way? Oh, I had a phone call. Oh. I might need to call someone later. Or are you face palming at me? Because that might be true also.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
Okay.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Can this guy die already, Kazuichi? He's so annoying too. Wait, I need the yellow things. Okay, that's not the... Oh my god. I'm so not focused on this. Never seen this game before. Oh, you're in for a treat.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
Yeah, I
It's weird
figured.
to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with...
Strange feeling in the tower. What is this? Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped over pillar, the oil stains, and even oh my god, I can't speak. Even the disassembled parts Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. Yeah, okay. Can I use this? But they are the same building. I just think it's like the... what is it? The strawberry... Wait, the tower is the same building, but the floor moves. When you enter from the strawberry house, you enter the tower higher, I think. Well, you don't know the details, so let's just go with it.
In truth, Strawberry
A
Tower
lot
and Grape
of
Tower
facts to
are
consider.
actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
I think I need to shoot the first
I mean, the walls are different colors, and the designs on the floor are also different.
phrase.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay, Kazuichi, shut up.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No,
Wow,
that's wrong.
first try. But I needed to think about it like 10 years.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
It's hard to explain. Wait, what did just Sonia say?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Oh my god.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Yep.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
Nope, the floor didn't rotate.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
And there is this guy. He's like more annoying than ever.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
Oops.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Nagito doesn't want to help us, by the way. He's helping the killer.
Bow down.
Bow down? Wow. Really?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Yeah, and everything with it, right? The pillars and the blood, I mean the oil.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Nobody did it.
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
What?
Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
What? Sonia, please. Okay, how do you do this? Again?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
No more cuts.
many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What? How do I cut this? Please. I'm losing time.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved.
Oh, I think I need to wait.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was
Yeah.
Monokuma's doing.
There we go.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
What?
The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene, he could have moved it all easy as pie.
What? What am I hearing right now?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene, he could have moved it all easy as pie.
Shit. I don't know.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
You can't move the
Wielding
oil,
the power
right?
of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene,
Oh my god.
he could have moved it all easy as pie.
Please no. Ah.
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time.
This is something.
That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime.
Allow me to cut
Oh my
through
god,
those
there
words.
we go.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
I was so confused by the futuristic Robo-Bear, oh my god.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Well, Sonia, you should like not speak during this trial anymore.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
She was wrong the second time already.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Take this guy out already. Oh my god.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yep.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
They are the same building, but it's like a lift in there, right? It moves up and down.
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then, the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. Who is Nagito.
Hey, Nagito.
Oh my god, please no. Why?
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Wow, so generous.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint!
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
It was already said at this trial what he did, and she doesn't know? Hell. And really? The life-threatening game.
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
Yep.
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Okay.
You took a picture?
Interesting.
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Yep, that's what I thought.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Okay. Oh, spot selection. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Okay, we have 30 seconds. Hello. This. And I will explain why.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
We saw the map before, right? With the two structures connected to the tower. And in this picture we can't see the other building coming from the tower, right? Yeah.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
We couldn't see the red part in the picture.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Okay, what else? He needs two things, right? What else? Yeah. There are other contradictions contained in it. That we are not on the first floor, right? So we are higher. So do I need to select like the lower grounds?
Here!
Oh.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right?
And the hidden room is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call.
Is that it?
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
So what I thought about the structure is true. That the Strawberry House is on top of the Grape House.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Wow.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue. Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're
Nope.
referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
He went from Strawberry House to Grape House just by... How do you say it? He just went one store down, right? To some hatch. I saw a hatch in the prize room or whatever it's called.
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Yeah.
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
The third floor of Grape House, which is connected to the first floor of Strawberry House.
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint of figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Let's do this. Oh no, logic dive. Help me. What are the controls? Move with the mouse. Accelerate with the control. Brake with right mouse button. Jump. Okay, easy. Oh, can move with A and D. Oh shit! That was sudden. Question 1. Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yes. That is an easy question. Thanks for asking. Are you serious? Why did that appear later? What a funny guy. Oh. I can't react to that. Question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They are the same building. If they are connected. There we go. Oh. Nice. I needed to slow down probably. Come on! Can I jump over 2 gaps? Oh. Are the strawberry house and grape house How are the strawberry house and grape house positioned with each other? Vertically? I mean, if one is on top of another, so vertically, right? Yeah. There we go. Few fails, but whatever.
It's all coming together. Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
Below.
There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
That face.
Then the 2 houses aren't 2 different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Exactly.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Strawberry house is located the floors above.
I see!
Grape
On
house.
top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh snap!
Oh
I
snap.
never expected that the 2 houses were connected vertically.
Oh snap. Sonia is on fire.
But what about the shape of the building? The 2 houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It
And
never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
mind blown.
And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower,
3D.
we fully believed the 2 houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
We have 3D in this game.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Fuck you, Monokuma.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those 2 houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on
Yeah.
top of Grape House.
That's exactly what I sketched in my notebook when I thought about this.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
And he's saying that out loud. And she can hear it. So many bullets, please.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Nope.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Oh my god. This is a farce, not a trial. That's not true. Wait, what does the Monokuma file say? The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekamaru, after his robotic transformation. Yep. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Okay. Let's hear it
I'm
again.
gonna solve this mystery in a flash. Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Okay, so I need to shoot the dummy. Praise, but with what? How can I prove that there was no dummy?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
How do I prove this? Oh my god. Let me review the bullets I have. Okay. It was already used, I think. Well. Strawberries? Oh my. What's up, Kill? How are you doing? Oh my god. I don't know, let's hear it again.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
Let me see the Monokuma file again. How is it over in Russia? I don't know, man, I don't know. I'm not in Russia. His body was discovered in Grape Tower. So, if there is a possibility for a dummy... No, there isn't. Let's try this. Why not?
Shut up! Just pick one of
I'm
them!
probably wrong, though. I'm not feeling this one.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Nope.
Damn it!
Okay.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
That works. That was my second guess.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Yeah, Kazuichi is a dummy and he is more annoying than ever in this trial. Nagito too. And I shot the strange feeling in the tower button, bullet, sorry, oh my god. And Hajime is saying something about his account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Oh, so it's connected. These two bullets are connected. Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. Yep.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Whoa there.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
She is serious about this.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Thank you, Chiaki. That might have went bad.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
Kazuichi should realize already that she has no chance and give up and move on.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
Maybe the floor is the lift?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
That description. Just say it, it's a lift. Why should I say it? What could it be? Oh my god, and it's a Hangman's Gambit, please. Elevator, right? Yeah. Easy.
I got it!
Yeah.
You must be talking about an elevator.
I mean... You would have to not see an elevator your entire life to like not know answer to that question.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Wow. How is it possible?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Nice animation.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
And we needed to wait after pressing the button for the elevator to come to our floor.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Akane, please. Well, this child, Kazuichi, is like even more retarded than Akane.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
There! Even she gets it.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Just to confuse us.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Well, the doors are the part of the hall? Maybe.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Oh. But that's the side of the tower where you can't exit.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Because that's another door.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Or am I just saying stupid things right now? I don't even know.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Chiaki is always saying nice things. Thank you, Chiaki.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Wow, Chiaki asks some, like, harder questions than other people. Things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. Body, the pillar, then the oil. But the door changed. They were all on the floor. There we go.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
So the doors don't move, but things on the floor move. Easy, right? Jack is always, it's fine, you don't need to understand. I like it when you all say, stay ignorant. Yeah. Or maybe she just doesn't know how to explain things and speaks like not clearly. I don't know.
And?
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 Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Picture and the door?
The reason is because
Yeah.
the elevator has something unique about it.
Yeah. I just said it, right? Only the floor moves.
I see!
There we go.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
That makes sense, right?
That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
If we figured that out sooner, we could like try breaking these doors and see for ourselves.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
Yeah, it was all the part of the funhouse.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Wow. I don't know.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
I mean, Monokuma's jokes are on point.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use this part to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Yeah, we know why.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Deeper meanings within Monokuma's wise words, yeah. He's such a jokester.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Well, let's think about this.
It would have been a major inconvenience.
Yeah.
After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
I still don't know what's the ultimate weapon. We'll see.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Wrecked. Wrecked. Again and again and again.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Right.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Well, it rotates a bit.
If that elevator moves vertically...
No, that's not right. The elevator door in the Strawberry House is on the other side, like behind, from this point of view. So it moves around the building and then goes up, something like that.
When your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
Kazuichi's accounts.
Does this reflect reality?
Nope.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
But we already, figure out that's not the case.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Sonia, please. I agree, what does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. Nope. 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 But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. Yeah, she is. She's sucking really hard right now. How can I break through this contradiction? Easy, Hajime. If you knew what I know. Kazuichi's account, there we go.
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
Okay.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
That face always gets me. So Gundam and Sonia have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but it doesn't.
If
Into
the two
the
houses are
last
connected vertically.
thing.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, However, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
What?
Damn it!
Wait. Did I just goof?
If the two houses are connected...
Let me see, casualties counts. The compass's needle spun 180 degrees while it was inside the contact elevator. Yep. Yep. That's it.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, it moved both
No, that's wrong!
vertically and horizontally. But the horizontal part wasn't yellow.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
That confused me a little bit.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
That's a crazy design.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Oh.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
Yo.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
Okay.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
And that's a fun one. That's a fun mystery. Oh shit, where are my buttons?
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Yeah, I still don't know what the ultimate weapon is. Please. Oh my god. You're acting like Nagito.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a
Yeah.
substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Oh. Thank you.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
I know where it is. Place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably... It has to be on the same floor as the final dead room, so it's easy, right? So it's like here.
Here!
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
Because it has 8 sides. If you fill it to the 6 sides.
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Yeah, look at
If you
this.
cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it.
We saw that
True
room, so
identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
learned. So he learned the mystery about the structure. That is the ultimate weapon?
Learned? The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
Oh, I just realized that.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
There we go.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery.
So the killer went through the final dead room too?
And then thought of a way to kill, making
Okay.
use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Oh my god. Ah, Nagito, please.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
He's like... I don't know. I shouldn't say that. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? So if we didn't learn the design of this funhouse, we wouldn't be able to discern the way Mekamaru was killed. Why did I say Mekamaru? Oh my god. I hated that name. Ah. Who's the killer who did that? Okay, I mean, we are halfway through?
Hiya!
Why hello there, I thought of a new bad word to call Monomi. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander, there's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monomi is a serious... Staffatly. What? Staffatly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Staffatly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat and ugly. The perfect jet stream attacked, incorporating all three of these would be... Tada! Staffatly. There is a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now.
Oh my god.
Monami is a serious Stufatly.
Stuffatly, okay. I said that wrong. Sure, let's save. Why not? Oh no.
I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
Can I say a word that doesn't exist wrong in the first place?
And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I meant something else. I meant I didn't want to say a bad word. That's the gist of it. Don't mind me, I'm saying stupid things all the time, so... Okay, what's up, Chiaki?
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Okay.
Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
What? Oh my god.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
What did he learn from the student registry that changed him so much? Oh my god.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Oh my. Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Okay. Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? It was in the Monokuma file. He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he has beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Falling onto the pillar in the tower?
I see!
Whoa.
That's it? I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
That seems a crazy idea, but it makes sense.
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
This doesn't necessarily need to be like pushing someone off.
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
No, you can't open the door when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident. I need to solve that mystery next. Good night button. Yeah, it might have been used too.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
Yeah, I see it.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
So he was asleep in the elevator.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, after locking Mekamaru inside the they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong!
There we go.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Oh my god. Savage.
Now you're calling me a pest?
A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Jackie seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Oh, okay. Argument, that's cool. The chain or wire? Wire.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
No.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Again?
Don't be so cold.
Wow.
What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh my god, please no. Please, no. Okay, so I think I need to shoot the doorknob with the wire. So... Wait, where was the doorknob off? On the first or the fourth floor? Well, it doesn't matter. That's the
If you arrange
case.
it a certain way,
Should be
you can
okay.
cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I
Yep.
agree with that.
Yep. There we go. Going smooth.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Oh yeah, the tower has no ceiling, so if Nekomaru was tied on the 4th floor to the doorknob with the wire, and then the elevator was called to the 1st floor, if he dropped from that high, yeah, there we go.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Now we need to discern how did he drop. How did he drop?
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
Yup.
With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Mekamaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Okay.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves.
Splendidly with a smile on his face. I don't think that's the case.
By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Maybe Nagito would do that, but probably not Nekomaru.
Too easy.
Oh no. Why?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Okay, how did he fall? Let's try this. Did he set an alarm? And when he woke up, he somehow...
Even if they suspended Nekomaru
right.
from a wall, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him. There's no way they could do that.
Oh, I lost the cut.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him up. There's no way they could do that.
Oh no, please. Okay,
It
that's
doesn't
good.
mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
First try. Let's
What do you
go.
think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he woke up and like fell from what? The wire like came off of the doorknob when he woke up? Maybe, I don't know. There's also that detachable leg part. There's something about this.
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Okay.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
You would struggle.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Yeah, it seems like it was like... it would come off of the doorknob easily. Yeah.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Mekamaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Slip off. Thank you.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
Yeah, my English isn't so great, but I can manage.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Oh, and there is that. I forgot about this. The entire doorknob.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Is this really it?
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Huh, maybe.
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power. With an fierce roar. N? What? Is that correct? With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. Your Russian isn't great either. Oh man. Good, I know you're joking, because if you were serious, oh man. I can say Katyusha too, but that's whole another reason. I don't know. I mean, I know Russian a little bit, but that's not my native language. But not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Yeah, it should be an A. I thought so too. Well, there are little mistakes here and there. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Whoa, it really got to him now, I think.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
Or not.
If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Wow. Oh my god. Please, why? Why?
No, I believe you gave your all.
Okay, now you're praising him.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
He was starting to like it, but...
This guy, he gets off on this!
Okay. Thanks for clarifying that for you, Hiko.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor, because the pillar. Yep, he collided with the pillar.
I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
I wonder if he ended up just falling on the floor Would he survive?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
No, the pillar was exactly in the place where he was falling. I think that's why.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the
Or is
pillar
it?
was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
That's what I was thinking about.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., and if we map it out from there...
Oh no. I don't remember the hours. Clocks were at certain points.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
But Nekomaru... Wait. He died before 7 a.m.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Okay. So let's think about this. So he definitely died at 7:30 a.m. when he woke up from the alarm. But... we found him... Wait.
Nah, that's impossible. Because
Wait.
even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Did someone tamper with the clocks? That's the only thing I can think of.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
You can't tamper with Nekomaru's cloak, because it was radio synchronized.
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Thinking face.
We headed for Grape Tower.
Wait. What was Fuyuhiko's account? He was saying something about the clocks. He saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Okay. At 5:30 a.m. the alarm of wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's second floor started going off, I think. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm. But Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Wait. I think I see something there, because some rooms were soundproof, right? I don't remember who was where. Let's just roll with it. For 7 a.m. I'm
But
certain.
the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Nope, that's not the truth. That's false. You can't tamper with his clock.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tamper. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Nope.
No, that's wrong!
Okay, that was kind of easy.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Maybe all of them were tampered with.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Gundam, please.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. Yep. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Please no Hangman's Gambit. Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Oh, okay, logic dive. Thank you. Here we go. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building. Okay, okay. Which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks. It's the only possible explanation right now. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses, I think? Yeah, only his clock was right. Right? Yeah. That makes sense.
It's all coming together! You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Okay, sorry, but I need to take a little break right now. I need to call someone. Will take like 5 minutes. maybe 10 minutes tops. Sorry for that. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. What if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
Yep.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
Oh yeah. He's right, that's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. We need to remember the time of the whatever that was. Mekamaru's
If the time in
falling
the building
down.
was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time
Yeah.
of death.
The mystery still
It's
remains.
clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Someone heard that sound. Akane
scream.
heard that sound, right? 5:30. So 2 whole hours. Oh my. So we were up 2 hours earlier than we thought. Oh my. We still don't know who done it. Who done it? But we are close, I think. It's about the. I think it's connected to the soundproof rooms somehow. Maybe.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Okay. Apparently 2 hours.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
There are.
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
I agree with that.
Someone did. And didn't say anything.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Earthquake.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
Well, not everyone. The ones that were in the soundproof rooms wouldn't hear that. So Nagito? Wait.
We heard that noise too.
We means who? Gundam? Wait, who was in the other classy room?
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Yep, here we go.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
Well, that's convenient. What if she didn't do that? We wouldn't have known the time difference. The rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 AM. It's like the answer to how much our time was off. Oh my god, please.
I see!
Can't you just subtract?
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30...
7 minus 5. What could it be?
That means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Oh, yeah. That totally makes sense.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is... the Tai Chi, right? Nekomaru went for the Tai Chi.
I see!
Yeah.
That's it! The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 AM for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
That's a really convoluted plan.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 AM.
But that was 7 AM.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 AM. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Now all fits together.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early! He didn't even ask you yet!
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's... well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Sure.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Can we end this back and forth?
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out
Nice.
how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hmm?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Wait.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Wait, what? I'm lost. Okay, 1:30. We can't check the transcript? Oh my god. There's only one guy, right? I think. Nagito, no. No? He did rush over? Okay. So it's Nagito.
Crap!
But Nagito was somewhere else. Which, well, we know where.
You're the only one! The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me,
Oh,
Gundam,
okay.
and Fuyuhiko.
Gundam was there.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
But wait, he was in the soundproof room.
You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
Or wait, when was he at the final dead room?
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Maybe that's...
If I may be frank,
I don't know.
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Okay.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
He was stuck in the escape room at that time, I think.
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Right? Or...
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling
Okay,
sound.
so... okay, I was right. About the soundproof room.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me.
Yeah.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
But wait, Chiaki was also in the soundproof room, right? Yeah.
To be honest, it's not just them.
Okay.
The same goes for me too.
Now it's clear.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yep. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? I think it is, because I think there was 4 people in those rooms. What? Wait, what? Wait a second. Six and 5 letters. What's the question again? What they have in common? Room doesn't fit there. There looks something, right? Okay, but not room. What is it? The Lux. What's the word? Deluxe. Oh my god. Let's see the letters again. Is it just plural? Oh my god, are you serious? Oh shit. Okay. Wait, what? Oh my god. Too many letters at the screen.
I got it! Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The 3 of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Is it normal that when you asked what someone has in common, you answer with plural form of the word?
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Maybe. I don't know. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. The crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Oh my god. He tries to be so savage. He has no respect at all for normal people. That's really like...
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Yeah.
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Now it's Gundam, for sure.
Decisive factor?
I was just a little, like a few steps ahead. Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. Killer who murdered Nekomaru. There we go.
You're the only one!
But why
Gundam,
why did he do
there's
it?
something I want to ask you.
Why did he do it?
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Yep.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Damn, I wish it would be like Kazuichi. But he was too dumb for this killing plan. Just to get rid of him.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Well, he can just say that his door was open or something like that, right? Or that he wasn't in his room at the time.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it,
Gundam?
Oh. Sonia's dreams will be crushed.
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Let's hear it, because that's not gonna be that easy, right? Still no panic talk action.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Wait. Oh! So when he set up Nekomaru to fall, he wanted to return to his room, but Fuyuhiko was on the lounge the whole time. And he couldn't, right?
Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, that deduction.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
By the way, how did he put him into sleep mode? That's another mystery.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, If they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
That's very convenient for us.
Because I was in the lounge.
Yes, Fuyuhiko, thanks to you. That alibi is not very strong.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko is like confused. He did something good on accident, basically.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Okay, he's preparing some stuff for us, I think.
Answer me this.
Yep.
Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
Is that really your defense?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Oh my god.
Is that your argument?
Yeah, is it?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence.
Oh yeah. He's done for.
At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
Oh yeah. Sure.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
I mean, it's possible, but...
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out.
Okay, Nagito knows something we don't.
Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Wait. Is that a trap?
Hold on a sec.
That doesn't seem right.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
He definitely knows something from the student registry that we don't.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce?
Yeah, it seems like a farce at times, but I don't know.
Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Oh,
Seriously, let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
oh, he did discover something.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. and finish this opening act already.
This would explain why he acts so different.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
Please no.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
Okay, let's hear it.
In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
What has he come up with now?
Since the beginning?
Oh my god.
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side.
Okay.
If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House.
Okay.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
I have one idea. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Okay.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry...
Since I was at Strawberry, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Oh yeah.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two.
Nope.
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist!
But it does.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Why don't we ask Nagito? How did he appear in the grape house?
You're the only one!
When the elevator was
Nagito,
broken.
You should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up! Yeah, we've seen this
There's
already.
a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off.
Yeah, Nagito, what are you? What even are you?
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down... Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
This is going like too smooth. I don't know.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Oh my god.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
How can you be unaware of the existence of the final dead room? Monokuma told us. All of us.
There's no way they didn't know.
And they uncovered the... how do you say, the fun house's design by going through the final dead room. I mean the Gundam did, right? That's how they devised the killing plan.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
Nope.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
I have to say, I like the way he talks, but... oh yeah.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry! You wouldn't like me when I'm angry!
I mean, we can compare his ego to Byakuya's ego. Which one is bigger? They are both pretty big. Okay. What are we arguing about now? Good night button, maybe?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
APMs, there we go.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Okay. By providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon?
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Wait, which sword?
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
I'm going to lose health soon. The key which dwells in the light that will break through the darkness. I don't know.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
I don't know. What could prove this? I mean, he cleared the final dead room before Nagito, right? That's what I think. And then he used the secret passageway when he needed to after the setup. I'm not sure if Gundam even has an ego. I think he has. Or maybe you're right. Because sometimes he is like not talking like that, right? And just explaining. Translating to the mortal language. Well, let's try some swords, I guess. Which one would be the most? Okay, which one didn't we use?
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Nope, of course not.
Crap! Know the limits of your own reasoning!
Liar?
You say the killer went to the octagon?
Nah.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blood.
Allow me to cut through
Wait,
those
what?
words.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
Wait. Oh, okay, because he needed to like get to the hatch from the 3rd to the 4th floor somehow. Is that right?
The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
Okay. They're from the prize room?
The only place I can think of is the octagon.
Yep.
There were various weapons and tools there. I pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
Okay. That doesn't explain how he got to the hatch. From the grape house to the strawberry house. It was pretty high up, right? I don't know. Maybe that's not the deal here at all.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end.
No panic talk action in this trial?
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act, so I'm going to end this right now.
Wait, really? No closing argument?
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with
Whoa!
all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
Yeah. I'm like torn about this. It's fun to do that, but on the other hand, like a relief that I don't have to do this. I don't know how to explain it.
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
I'm not so sure about this greeting everyone. Someone could have died from hunger. But by that time...
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Okay.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Oh wait, how did he do that, though?
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
Oh, maybe we just now have stroken his ego.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
He is triggered. I think now's the time for the panic talk action.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all!
Yeah.
Ha! You make
Exactly.
me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
I have a feeling the coming book is coming back. After all.
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Yeah, there we go. That's the music for the PTP.
What do you intend to do?
just before it.
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion.
Oh,
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam.
that's wrong.
You're the one who's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied.
Can we just vote, please?
Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. I will? Wait. Wait a second. I need the controls. I haven't done this in a while. Yeah. It was pretty much almost everything with left mouse button and then reload with tab and fever time with space.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
I can do it!
Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let
Okay,
you!
nega time.
For the Tanaka Empire!
We are fucked in a bit.
Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Please.
Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
There we go.
It's Nekomaru's back.
For
Do you really think
Dark
I can get behind him
Davis.
so easily?
Oh my god, I fucked it up.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you
There
really think I
for
can get behind him
Dark
so
Davis.
easily?
There we
This is
go.
the end.
Oh my god. I didn't see that there.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
I mean, how is this the answer?
As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Power of the hamsters proves that you're the killer. Are you serious?
Oh? Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
That's my face. That's my face. Right there.
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy. Okay. It pressed the button. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
I cannot keep the straight face saying this.
one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Okay. Okay, he was mad, but he's going even more mad.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Okay, his ego doesn't let him argue against this.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
That helps.
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses.
What?
You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Okay.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
What is he saying? Oh my god. I knew it. 8 minutes, okay. Who set the launch clock's alarm? Do you mean who? Who was in the lounge since early morning? Sorry. Fuyuhiko was there. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? We don't have these segments here. Nekomaru's weakness is... the good night button. It's not here either. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Nope. Still nothing. The killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? The button. The strawberry hole. There we go. Finally. What was the fake weapon left out the tower? Hammer. Who gathered at the lounge? 3 people. And why did Nekomaru fall? Because the doorknob came off. Thank you. Okay. Who set the alarm? Nothing. Nothing. Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru at 7 AM, right? But it was 5 AM from his point of view. There we go. His weakness is not here. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Not here. Who gathered at the lounge? Nope. Who heard the rumbling noise? Akane, and I also did, but description fits here, right? Or yeah. No? I mean, yeah, it's doubled, that's why, right? Yeah. Okay. One more. $240. It says who, but something doesn't fit. Something seems fishy here with the translation, I think. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, whew, the clock. Holy shit. I knew it. Was in the lounge. Fuyuhiko was. Okay. Kamaro's weakness. There we go. The wire. That's doubled. There we go. Easy.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Except that one misleading
Let's first go over the many tricks the
description.
killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
Is that a dash between Ka and Ching? I think it's a dash. Ka-ching.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
Hamster's too strong.
From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall.
But wait, when the lift in the tower came down, the wire could have slipped right away, and he would like go with the elevator, not drop down afterwards. That was a possibility, I think. Maybe.
They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower. And to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House.
I mean, that could have been a possibility. It's over now.
After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall.
That was kind of smart.
With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
Yeah, but I mean, when the lift went down, the wire could have slipped off right away. So he wouldn't fall very, how do you say it, far distance. He would like fall onto the lift and then go with the lift down. I don't know, maybe that's like too much of speculation.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
What a magnificent picture of Gundam.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Thank you.
Stop. Stop it already.
Oh.
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
Oh, she's mad.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
Now's the time to tell us why.
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
No, explain first.
My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
He did it for a sandwich. Whoa. Well, that might be like partially true. The hunger problem was there. Aww. Come on. Wow, that will be B. Damn. What a shame. The end was bad. Well, whatever.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Oh my god. Monokuma, please. Okay, let's hear it. I hope. Oh yeah, time for reading. There we go. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. It will. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
It's what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. That's why he was so triggered when we said that.
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight, that is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
Fight that risked life and death.
Let me tell you this.
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
What?
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me.
Yeah, his ego is big.
I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
Is that really it? I don't think so.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
He doesn't like AI. Oh. You mean robots? Because he's not he's not an AI. You can see that like his soul is in this robotic body somehow.
That is...
Or is that just like a too abstract concept maybe? Why? What did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. Oh yeah, so he just doesn't like robots and not organic stuff. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you are just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us. than have our friends kill each other. Ah, do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well!
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy to our life. Yeah, that's true. Never panic, never flinch. That's deep. That's deep.
I renounce you!
It's a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Article of pink water? Randomly appearing? What? What? Where? Yeah. That may be the case. I mean, you're scared of like that being the truth, or you're scared of the people that write this? Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Sayaka's blood, oh my god. Okay. Oh, I see where this is going. Compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? Oh. I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. I think he wanted to win and for everybody else to die. And he was cornered by the situation. But his plan failed and then he gave up.
fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in a 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time. The fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, got it. I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait!
Please wait, this is just too much.
I beg of you!
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you!
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right? For reals.
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
the hamsters live, right?
However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
Yeah.
I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously!
That was nice.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
Yeah, everybody was so hungry, we can use them, right? Nah, just kidding, sorry.
Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Okay, here we go. Well, that was something. Oh my god. These executions. Gundam. No. Oh boy. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. You should know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I will ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. Wow, kinda. He is angry. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. You shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. Well, these are some very inspirational words. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back to the Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food. Yeah. She thought about food and she is happy again. These words are the wisdom of 1,000 of shonen mangas passed down the generations. Yeah, these are some strong words. I have to admit that.
Hey!
Hold on a sec, that mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? It's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Wow, Chiaki. You're right. She's always right. Isn't that strange? With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Nagito? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Simple game with 1 out of 6 chance of surviving. This guy. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. You mean the traitor? Before everyone else too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There is no way the file had just Hajime's information. Wait, what? Just mine? I am the traitor? What? Really? Okay.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limits. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs my life. Costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Nakuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming. Wow. Oh, he did? I might not remember this. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I remember him saying that. Oh, okay. Now I see the connection. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he definitely said that. Okay. Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why it's the lonely little Nagito? Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can't tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well. Oh my god. Am I seriously the traitor?
Well,
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. That would be crazy. I see, so even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love? What? Monokuma, please.
hey,
Ace 5 is good? I hope. I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Housepeak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right, I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Housepeak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? My head will explode. Oh my god. Please no. I like my head where it is. How it is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the game is getting better and better with the chapters. I really didn't like the prologue and the first case, but now it's up there. It's up there. The VN part is... sometimes it's killing me too, I don't know. Sometimes too ridiculous for me. Are you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up!
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? Just like Monomi after losing her magic stick, the traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No, no!
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation's Lucky, who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight you or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I...
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
Oh my god, these eyes. However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see, interesting, very interesting.
No, no, no!
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too. Well, I knew you'd say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. Oh my god, this talk again. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. You mean Makoto?
Huh?
Makoto is entirely different from Nagito. Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky. Yeah, that's Makoto.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island, that's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I will become true hope. I will become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. Yeah, sure you will. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. They are nothing alike. Monokuma, please.
Hey.
There is one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
What are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Of course, there has to be one mystery person. Five days. Okay. And there we go. Seven students left. Hellhound earring. Okay. Yeah, that's too common to not be here. Like Mukuro slash Junko in the first game.